So this week, 13, in EDAV, we talked about digital media and like visualization and tools for visualization, kind of how it all ties into computational thinking. And we use like spreadsheets and a graph to for our tech assignment. And I thought that was very because I haven't used a spreadsheet since like high school for really anything. So I kind of thought it was cool to use a spreadsheet again and then incorporate the graph, because I thought I knew how to use spreadsheets, but then incorporating the graph, I was like, oh wait, I don't know how to do that. But within visualizations, it's a way to collect data, then visualize it and visualize it and put it into, and kind of like compact it into one big like presentation and interpret it, and then use it to like solve problems as well. So for the visualization, let's feel like the first one, I used the 13 mistakes you're making when cooking eggs. And I thought it was very helpful because I was going through, I was like, oh, sometimes I do that when cooking eggs also. So I thought it was cool to use the infographics as a way of computational thinking and letting it show you like the problems you may have and the solutions, and just looking at it at a different way, rather than just continue like to use things with pencil. That it allows you to have pictures, allows you to visualize it with technology, and to understand it better with solutions as well. For visualization number 2, I said compared to the first one, it included a video instead, and it was kind of like the map that broke down the history of urbanization with like a time-lapse video. And I thought that was cool because it allows students to actually see it within like moving within a video. And I thought that was pretty cool and kind of like helpful, because I know as a student I'm very visual, so when seeing things like that, it allows me to like understand like, oh, like this is that. And I also liked how they used description words also throughout the video to help students as well. For visualization number 3, it was kind of similar to number 2 with the time-lapse video, but it was more, this one was about like a 13-second video of like the global air traffic. And I liked how it kind of like was only 13 seconds, but it was like so much compacted into that 13 seconds, and allows students to understand with like the lights and how everything travels. And the fact that it was a video, so it would allow students to play it within their own time and kind of like see just how technology works. And then the last one was digital media. And I said that that's something that has become like a big part of our world today, is digital media within like social media, or like media for education, or like things like that. And I think that's really cool that we have a digital system for students to learn, but then also express within like discussion that I feel like our world is coming too technology based. That and I like how it is in classrooms, because I feel like it helps students a lot. But I feel like at some point there has to be kind of like a line sometime soon, to where technology doesn't take over people, and it doesn't take over too much for people not be able to think for themselves and not able to solve problems and like understand things for themselves. But all in all, I love the idea of computational thinking and how technology is incorporated within it, and how it allows students to learn better and be able to solve problems. But I also think it can't take over people at some point.